Hello, it's Friday and it's time for Flowers for the Weekend. And today, as we race towards the clocks changing, we think a little bit that Easter is only a week away. And of course I'll be back then with some Easter designs. But for now, I want to get you in the mood, and it's my interpretation of a pot au fleur, an old Victorian custom of combining plants and cut flowers as well. And so here I've got a little pot of tate-a-tate growing very nicely, and I have put in 3 empty jam jars which I will fill with some flowers, and of course I've packed it all with moss. So this design only uses just a few flowers but has a maximum effect. I've cut some foliage from the garden and I'm going to make just a little hand-tied bouquet. Very, very simple. Get as many foliages with different textures as you can, and then look, just 3 tulips. I know I'm being economical this week with our design. 3 tulips and 1 stem of alstroemeria, which again, keeping with a yellow theme, with that idea of Easter, and just making a very, very simple hand-tied bouquet with my foliages and just a couple of these lovely tulips. So, not making it too big, but just popping that in, a little bit of the viburnum and of course the Senecio just before it flowers. I have to say that the flowers are not my favourite. The beautiful silky silver foliage, and then it produces those yellow daisy-like flowers, which are not my favourite. The fragrant Daphne, and which is just about to bloom, and even some rosemary into our design. So look, we've made a little hand-tied. We're going to tie it with some string, very, very simple. Just like that, little knot to hold everything in place, and really cute, isn't it? Perfect for a little present for your next door neighbour. Cutting the stems all together and then into my jam jars, putting in some water. I've got the moss holding them nice and secure, and then that's our little bouquet. We've popped 1 in, and look, I've made a couple that I did earlier on. Here's another one. And again, with that good selection of foliage and those tulips, I can put that into the other jam jar, and just making a mass arrangement. And look, yes, it's another one that I did earlier. And again, really, really pretty. Those tulips will of course be growing towards the light as they grow and take up that water. And so you can see with those lovely tate-a-tate, you can see they're my favourite flower. And then with a little decorative couple of eggs, just to signal that Easter is around the corner. So get that chocolate in and get those flowers in, because we will be back next week just with those lovely little eggs, popping 1 at the back just in case anyone can see. Little twitch, little tinkering, and look, we're all done with our Easter inspired basket. Anyway, join me next Friday when we will be celebrating all things Easter. #Flowers for the Weekend. Cheerio!